हेलो हेलो हेलो, वेलकम टू अनदर स्ट्रीम। न्यूजीलैंड वर्सेस साउथ अफ्रीका खेलेंगे। ठीक है भाई, सेमीफाइनल जो चल रहा है फिलहाल, और हम सपोर्ट कर रहे हैं साउथ अफ्रीका को। सो उन्हीं से ही खेलेंगे हम। एक सेकेंड जरा। हाँ, बस ठीक है, डन सीन। स्टार्ट करें। इधर थी साउथ अफ्रीका? नहीं, यही वाली है। न्यूजीलैंड उधर भी नहीं थी। ये दुबई में नहीं है, लाहौर में है ना, गद्दाफी स्टेडियम। ये सब ठीक है। अंपायर्स चेंज करने हैं अपने को। रैंडमली ले लिया चिट्टी। हचकिंस और जॉर्डन टेलर को लगती है। टेम्बा बबूमा कैप्टन है अपना। ठीक है, क्विंटन डिकॉक की जगह रायन रिकल्टन। ठीक है, फिर इसको ऊपर करते हैं। वेंडरसन क्लासन कीपर बनाएंगे। डेविड मिलर यंसन, इसकी जगह वियान वो आएगा मुल्डर। ठीक है, मुल्डर हो गया। केशव मराल लुंगी अंगेड़ी, इसकी जगह रबाडा। ठीक है, ठीक है, डन सीन। इधर सचिन रविंद्र के साथ आएगा विलियंग। ठीक है, और माइकल ब्रेसवेल इन प्लेस ऑफ चैपमैन। डैरल मिचर, टॉम लेथम, कैप्टन सेंटनर है, उसको बनाएंगे कैप्टन टॉम लेथम। टिम साउदी की जगह आएगा मैट हेनरी। ठीक है, और लॉकी फर्गसन की जगह काइल जेमिसन। ट्रेंट बोल्ट बाहर, एंड इसकी जगह इसको रखें, वो तो है ही नहीं अपने पास, रॉक वाला नील बैगने को रख लेते हैं। ठीक है, डन सीन। सेम टीम है ऑलमोस्ट। चलो लेट्स स्टार्ट। डन। होता स्टार्ट। इतना टाइम?
Hello and good afternoon to you all. You join us for this 50-over match between South Africa.
लाहौर में ही हो रहे हैं ना? न्यूजीलैंड हैव कॉल्ड फॉर टेल्स एंड इट्स अ टेल्स। बैटिंग कर लेना यार, थोड़ी आईआरएल टाइप हो जाएगा।
The visitors win the toss.
नहीं, ये तो नहीं होगा, अपने को चाहिए बैटिंग बॉलिंग। आईआरएल वाली फील आनी चाहिए ना। क्विंटन डिकॉक बाहर, रिकल्टन आएगा। ठीक है, फिर मुल्डर इन प्लेस ऑफ कर्जी, और इसको यहाँ पे। ठीक है, और इसको कीपर ओपनिंग करेगा। इधर कॉनवे बाहर, विलियम अंदर। ठीक है, मैट हेनरी इधर, in place of Tim Saudi. Rocky Bahar and जेमिसन कहाँ है? जेमिसन यहाँ पे. नील वैगनर in place of ट्रेंट बोल्ट. काइल जेमिसन को देंगे सेकंड ओवर और ट्रेंट बोल्ट. माइकल ब्रेसवेल in place of चैपमैन को बनाएंगे हम कैप्टन. बाकी ठीक है. हो जा भाई.
Hello and welcome, one and all.
New Zealand have again called for tails. इस बार भी टेल्स आया है. डोंट टेल मी ये फिर बॉलिंग लेंगे.
Despite the conditions, the captain's asking the openers to pad up. Might be a costly decision. The bowlers will fancy their chances of early wickets.
These two teams always produce some great games.
फील्डिंग सेट करें जरा. होल्डर यहाँ, केशव महाराज यहाँ, बबूमा यहाँ स्लिप्स में, वेंकटोजन को यहाँ पे फेंकेंगे. रबाड़ा यहाँ पे, ईडन माकरम यहाँ पे, ईडन माकरम एक्चुअली यहाँ पे, इंगेडी यहाँ पे, रिकल्टन को यहाँ पे रख देते हैं. मिलर जाएगा यहाँ पे.
Games as we see some of the key players come out onto the ground. It's a fantastic crowd in today. It's an evenly poised matchup. Let's see what happens first ball.
Some adjustments to the field.
क्या लैग हो रहा है?
Yeah, big opportunity. They've worked really hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get a big score on the board. Finds the fielder with that shot. Finds the edge. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter.
Outswing. Catch!
Outside edge, but it'll be safe and another boundary. The bowler is in disbelief on that one. Jensen shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now.
Okay.
Couldn't get it through the field. End of the over. 5 off it. New Zealand are 5 for none.
First over gone, and a respectable start by the batters.
Not too sure what they're appealing for here. Ngidi, the right-arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the south end.
Leg से क्यों उड़ रहा है भाई? एक बार दोबारा स्टार्ट करके देखूं. स्टार्ट करते हैं एक बार। डिलीट कर देते हैं बाकी सारे। डांसिंग। जय श्री राम शौर्य, क्या हाल है? अभी गर्मी लग रही है भाई। अब पता नहीं कि लैग हो रहा है भाई, कसम से नया पीसी लेने का टाइम आ ही गया। पता है ऑफलाइन खेलता हूँ तो सही चलता है, ऑनलाइन और जब स्ट्रीम करता हूँ तो पता नहीं लैग क्यों होने लग जाता है। अभी देख फिर लैग हो रहा है, आ देख हो रहा है ना लैग।
Can't get that outside the ring field.
क्या सीन है ये? लैपटॉप वाले अरे लैपटॉप वाला कूलर हैगा भाई। हेड हो रहा होगा, अच्छा हीट हो रहा होगा। हीट यार चलता ही नहीं है सारा दिन, तो घंटा हीट होगा। और ये कितने की गेम है, तो कभी तो ज़रूरत पड़ी नहीं अभी तक। देख 70 GB की गेम भी अगर ये नहीं कर पा रहा तो क्या ही बोलूँ फिर। हीट पकड़ रहा है तो फिर तो सच में बूढ़ा हो गया ये। We
Doesn't beat
almost
the infield.
slower one catch, oh almost। भाई मेरे को क्यों लग रहा है इंडिया वर्सेस न्यूजीलैंड होगा फिर से और फिर बीटी मिल जाएगी।
That's the completion of the over. The bowling was of the highest order there, and the score remains unchanged.
Not such a productive second over. Bowlers reined them in nicely.
Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though.
नहीं साउथ अफ्रीका है की। देखते हैं चलो किस तरह मार रहा है रचिन रविंद्र। ये 400 पार जाएंगे।
Couldn't get it through the field.
जब तक मैं देख के आया था तब तक तो 24 ओवर में 175 के आसपास है स्कोर। पकड़, अरे यार मेरे को नया पीसी लेना ही पड़ेगा और कोई चांस ही नहीं मेरा।
Not too sure what they're appealing for here.
है आउट नहीं है।
Drive straight down the ground, mid-on will collect that one though.
वैसे भी वही तो वही चौक वाला सीन आ गया ना। चोक कर रहे हैं साले।
Finds the fielder with
पूरा
that shot.
टूर्नामेंट अच्छा खेलेंगे, एंड में आके चोक कर देंगे। पता नहीं प्रेशर में आ जाते हैं, पता नहीं क्या सीन है इनके साथ।
No point chasing that one. It
अरे यार
is
लैग में
racing
ना
to the
मजा नहीं आ
boundary.
रहा कसम से भाई।
Well, the fielder can only fetch that, hooked away to the boundary.
इसलिए नहीं बोल रहा कि
Jensen
चौका
ends
पड़ा
what
है,
has been a
वैसे ही मजा
tiny
नहीं आ रहा
over.
लैग में,
Just
पता नहीं
needed to
क्यों।
top it off with a wicket. Ngidi from the south end.
एक तो वैसे ही मैं स्ट्रीम करने 4-4 5-5 दिन बाद आता हूँ, उसमें ऐसे ही होने लग जाता है बता। नया पीसी मैं ले ही रहा हूँ भाई, मैं अगले महीने मेरे को लग रहा है मेरे को लेना ही पड़ेगा। जितना मैं कह रहा हूँ
Across
खर्चे
the
नहीं
stumps
करने
and a
नहीं
flick of
करने,
the wrist. It's wide of
साले
square
उतने ही
leg.
हो जाते हैं।
Could be four.
वाह तेरे
Well, the delivery was poor. Still needs to be put
बाउंड्री पे
away
खड़ा होके
though.
थ्रो कर
What
रहा
a
है।
lovely shot to find the boundary.
Beats the field with a great shot.
आईपीएल से पहले ही ले लो। आईपीएल कब है? 23 को ना? हाँ वो 23 मार्च को ना। आईपीएल से पहले तो मुश्किल है।
Fantastic running. Turned 2 into 3 there.
अब ये अटक गया। आईपीएल से पहले तो नामुमकिन है। वो होलास्टिक वाला सीन आ जाएगा ना, जो होली से पहले होता है, उसमें तो कोई मतलब वो नहीं लेते नहीं है, शुभ काम
Straight
करते
to the
नहीं।
fielder.
क्या भगवान जी, अरे भगवान जी तो साथ नहीं देते ना, दे रहे ना यार। वही तो 10 साल हो गए हैं, क्या ही बोलूँ भाई। भाई शनिदेव भी ना 7.5 साल रहते हैं किसी की कुंडली में। भाई यहाँ 10 साल हो गए, लिटरली 10
That's
साल।
been smacked away. Fielders will not stop that
10 से
one.
भी ज़्यादा हो गया अब
You
तो।
just can't hit it any better
नहीं,
than
10 साल ही
that.
हो गए।
Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders. Caress
कोई
that nicely
काम ही
through
नहीं
the
बनता
gap
भाई,
to the boundary.
क्या ही बोलूँ।
End of the over.
तो
New
मैंने
Zealand
बोलना भी छोड़ दिया।
21 for none.
ये
Lovely
देख,
cover drive.
मैं क्या बोलूँ
Straight
भाई,
to the extra cover.
लैग में चौका मार रहा है वो।
Threaded it through
Literally
brilliantly.
leg में चौका
All
मार रहा है
timing
भाई।
on that shot.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing
मैंने
good
seriously
delivery
बोलना भी
smacked
छोड़ दिया।
around. Sometimes though, you just got to
तब तक
accept
एक ही
it and move on.
आर करूँगा एक ही चीज़।
Square cut, finds point, no run.
और क्लासन भाई भी बॉल पकड़ने को रेडी नहीं है। मैं रीस्टार्ट करूँ यार एक बार गेम, पता नहीं क्या सीन है अभी। रुक, पता है मैं ऑफलाइन भी खेल रहा था, ऑफलाइन ही खेल रहा था, सही था, सब कुछ सही था। इंडिया वर्सेस ऑस्ट्रेलिया का मैं खेला था मैच, कल ही खेला था इनफैक्ट, बिल्कुल सही, सब कुछ सही। बहुत प्यार से गेम चल रही, इतनी स्मूथ गेम चल रही थी, इतनी ज़्यादा स्मूथ। बल्कि मैंने शॉर्ट्स भी एक वो करा था, बनाने का वो करा था कि बनाऊँगा, बट फिर मेरे को टाइम नहीं मिला। जडेजा ने स्टंप करवाया था किसी को, वो था शॉर्ट्स में। देख अभी सही चल रहा है, जैसे गेम स्टार्ट हो गई तो भागने शुरू हो जाएगा। फिर लैग होगा, फिर लैग होगा, इससे पता लग रहा है ये लोडिंग नहीं हो रही ना जल्दी, या तो नेट की दिक्कत है। नेट की दिक्कत होती तो स्ट्रीम नहीं चलती। हो जा भाई। हुआ 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 नहीं हुआ, हुआ नहीं हुआ।
Can't get that outside the ring field.
जैसी बॉल पड़ती है ना तो साला वो लैग होना शुरू हो जाता है। बस अभी देख, अभी ठीक है, अभी कुछ हो नहीं रहा, तो अभी सही है। जैसी बॉल कराने जाऊंगा तो वो लैग हो जाएगा। क्या चक्कर है ये?
Well, that's a fantastic shot. Gets onto the back foot quickly and rolls the wrists to keep it down. Great vision.
वही चलाना पड़ेगा। आईपीएल तक तो क्रिकेट का कंटेंट ही आएगा।
I don't think will be too
इसके अलावा कोई
happy with
choice ही
their
नहीं है।
bowler at the moment.
Catch
Edge,
it.
but it drops safely.
FPS game, I don't think so.
Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot
क्या
as
कितना देता
before.
है?
It's so
Speed.
crucial. You've got to follow up that last
speed तो
delivery
मैं
and
check
keep the
करी
batter under
पर
pressure.
नहीं, अगर स्पीड का सीन होता तो ये नहीं चलता, स्ट्रीम ही नहीं ऑन होती। ये गेम का इशू हुआ है, जहाँ मेरे लैपटॉप बुरा हो गया, जो कि हो ही गया ऑब्वियसली।
End of the over. New Zealand 31 for none.
FPS नहीं है मेरे ख्याल से, ये FPS गेम नहीं है।
Ngidi from the south end.
FPS गेम नहीं, FPS गेम वो होती है शायद से, जो ज़्यादातर वो होती हैं जो कीबोर्ड के साथ हम खेलते हैं।
Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot.
भाई क्या बचा है भाई ये? आउट है।
South Africa
Full
with
थी।
a massive shout.
फुल बॉल थी भाई ये तो। ब्रो ज़्यादा चलेगी क्या? अरे आउट था शायद से यार। ज़्यादा लेग साइड होगी ना? हाँ, ज़्यादा भी नहीं है, इतनी भी नहीं है। लैपटॉप का इशू है यार, ये पूरा हो गया भाई।
Head over the ball.
पता
Great
है
shot. That's
मेरी राशि में ये
racing
लिखा हुआ
You
है
can't
इस साल
fault
मेरा
the
बहुत
bowling.
खर्चा होगा।
Sometimes your opponent
राज्य के
is
खर्चा
just
होगा।
too good. Wonderful front
मेरे
foot
को
shot.
नजर आ रहा है
There's
वो।
no point chasing that.
सही में
What
वही
a
होने वाला
lovely
है।
shot, and it flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling.
Collects that one simple as you like inside the ring.
क्या बीटी है बे। जितना मैं डिले कर रहा हूँ ना भाई, मेरे को लग रहा है उतना जल्दी करना ही पड़ेगा भाई। अब साला रिसर्च करो बैठ के।
Ticking the scoreboard
कौन
over
सा वो
really
लेना है?
nicely at the moment.
पहले तो बजट डिसाइड होगा। बजट तो वैसे डिसाइडेड है, 1.5 के बीच में ही करूँगा, 1.5-2 के बीच में। और अब डिसाइड
Does
करूँगा
very
कि
well to
केड़ा
quickly get across to this one.
ग्राफिक
End of the
कार्ड
over.
उसमें
6
डालूँ,
off it.
मदरबोर्ड
New
केड़ा डालूँ,
Zealand 37 for none.
रैम को कितनी, ठीक है, और क्या था, प्रोसेसर केड़ा, क्या ही बोलने भाई। नाइस
A
पे
little bit
यार,
of wobble on that ball. It's safely taken by the
इसी से
keeper.
काम चला लो
Not
यार,
enough
आज
on it to entice
चला
a
ले।
shot though.
मतलब लैग हो रहा है तो क्या ही करें यार।
Was quick onto that in the infield.
ये बताओ ये बातें बताई नहीं जाती। वो तो लग यार, वो तो नहीं भी बताऊंगा फिर भी लग जाएगी, उसमें कौन सी बड़ी बात है भाई। मजाक से हटके मेरे
Dug
को
that
ना
out well.
बहुत जल्दी नजर लगती है, बहुत ज़्यादा जल्दी। इवन ऐसा कुछ हो चुका है लाइफ में कि क्या ही बोलूं। मतलब क्या यार, मैं मतलब ना पता नहीं क्या मिलता है लोगों को भाई ये चीज़ें करके। खुद कुछ करना नहीं, भैंस की आँख, दूसरा करे तो मौत पड़ जाएगी। मतलब देख लेना मेरे को बंदे खुश है भाई ये बंदा, पता नहीं क्या सीन है, ये तो समझ के बाहर है
Glanced away
भाई।
nicely,
मैं
but
4 दिन
finds
खुश हो
short
जाऊँ ना,
fine leg.
5वें दिन कभी भी देख लियो मैं गुस्से में होऊंगा, या गुस्से में होऊंगा या फिर मेरा मूड खराब होगा, मैं बात भी नहीं करूंगा किसी से, मैं उस सिर्फ इसी रीजन की वजह से क्योंकि मेरे को नजर लग जाएगी।
Straight to the fielder. End of the
मजाक
over.
से हट के
One
बता
from
रहा
it.
हूँ।
New Zealand, a 38 for none.
फिर मैं मतलब ना ज़्यादा लोगों के साथ खुलता भी नहीं हूँ, मैं ना बाहर जाता हूँ इस चक्कर में ज़्यादा। अरे गई नहीं, कैंसिल ही हो गया।
Beats the field with a
वो
great shot.
भगदड़ वाला सीन हो गया था ना।
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The
आवाज आ
boundary
रही है
was the
मेरी,
only
पहले ये
place
बता,
that ball was
अच्छी आ
heading.
रही है आवाज, मतलब
Getting
क्लियर
nicely
वगैरह।
settled at the crease now.
तो
Would
मैं कह रहा
have
था
to be
भगदड़
very
वाला
happy
सीन हो
with
गया
that
था,
last
उसके
shot.
बाद फिर इन्होंने कैंसिल कर दिया प्लान। तू गया, तू जा आया। भाई मैं क्या खेलूंगा,
Errs on the side of bowling
पता नहीं
slightly
क्यों लैग हो रहा है
fuller,
भाई।
and they've been put away.
ऑफलाइन खेलता हूँ सही था, क्यों तू क्यों नहीं गया? तो नानी की वजह से।
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Drilled that one away.
अभी ठीक है। अहिरल खेल रहा है क्या?
Still honing
साला
in on
मैंने
their
स्कोर ही नहीं
lines.
देखा।
The batter happy to let it go
8
through.
ओवर निंजा रन बना गए।
Couldn't get it through the field. An economical over comes to an end, but you get the feeling these openers might just be finding their feet.
It's been a bit of a battle finding some big overs, but they worked the ball around nicely.
The right arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the north end.
ये क्या सीन है भाई, क्या लैग हो रहा है भाई इनके बंदे को। एक सेकंड यार, अय्यर ने क्या कमबैक किया। अरे नजर ना लगा भाई, मजीद तो कुछ हुआ उससे। एक मैं बंद कर रहा हूँ स्ट्रीम, 5 सेकंड रुक जा बस। आ गया वापस। आ गया वापस। ये क्यों लग रहा है ये इसका ही चक्कर है, नेट के स्पीड का, रन स्पीड टेस्ट। स्पीड तो अच्छी आ रही है, स्पीड तो अच्छी आ रही है भाई।
That brings up to 50 partnership for these two.
50 रन पार्टनरशिप हो गई। गेम का इशू है क्या?
Beautiful timing there off the front
Game
foot. It's
easy.
racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off.
Young got it into the gap and the ball did the rest. Brilliant shot.
हाँ of course. कैसे हो सकता है मेरे साथ कोई चीज उफ, जल्दी हो यार
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Cuts that off well in the infield.
पकड़
Edge,
बढ़िया
but it drops safely. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go.
We almost
Beautiful timing there off the front foot.
चौका तो
It's
नहीं होनी चाहिए
racing
स्लोअर
away.
वन थी
Fielder out
यार
the deep has some serious work to cut it off.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
अरे
Glanced away
almost
nicely,
रे
but fine short, fine leg. End of the over. 9 off it. New Zealand a 58 for none.
It's been a bit of a battle finding some big overs, but they worked the ball around nicely. A few moves made in the field.
Mulder, the right arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the south end.
पकड़
Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring.
अरे क्या कर रहा है एकदम स्टैंडर्ड बॉल
A lovely
Don't tell me
shorter
wide hai.
ball, just keeping them honest. Still got a chance to use another one this over.
पकड़ ले पकड़
Doesn't beat the infield. The end of another over. It's time though. Some more fielding changes are coming as the power play finishes.
Decent start.
इधर कौन था लुंगी अंगीडी अंगीडी यहाँ केशव महाराज को यहाँ डाल देते हैं.
Steady run rates. Big over coming up though to finish off the power play. The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
बढ़िया.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Outswinger.
Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come on. to bat
Almost
quicker than he
यार.
thought. South Africa has gone up for something here.
Almost.
Umpire looks a bit confused as to what they're appealing for.
मैं रायल रिकल्टन को डाल दिया क्या मैंने? वो कैप्टन.
Power and
गलती से.
precision in that shot.
Starting to hit their stride. A fabulous piece of timing, and they're into the 20s.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions for this innings. Was quick onto that in the infield. End of the over. A good
11
one
over,
in terms of
65 पे
keeping
0.
the batters quiet. Just needed to take a wicket to make it an excellent one. Mulder from the south end.
Catch.
Oh, whack. Picked the bones out of that. It's gone for a maximum.
क्यों
That's
लैग
just
हो रहा है?
timed brilliantly. He moves. Closer to 50. Going to need something special to get this wicket.
The bowler and the slips have really gone up here. They like it.
नॉट आउट है. मैं रिकल्टन को बना लिया मैंने गलती से कैप्टन.
Straight to the fielder. Goes over the top with that shot. That's 4 all the way. Beautiful shot.
It was timed well for 4. Gee, that was a good shot.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Around about off stump. That'll force a mistake. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. 11 runs added there. New Zealand a 76 for none. Couldn't get it through the field.
एक बार रिस्टार्ट करूंगा. एक लाख रिटर्न नहीं हुआ. भाड़ में गया आगे. बंद कर दूंगा स्ट्रीम. लाइक मारो यार जो भी देख रहा है भाई स्ट्रीम को. जल्दी स्टार्ट हो भाई। फिर लैग हुआ भाई, फिर लैग हो रहा है। पता था गिरनी बहुत घटिया है।
Rabada from the north end. Lovely cover drive.
क्यों लिया
Straight to the extra cover field.
क्यों लिया, क्यों? इसीलिए लेता इससे अच्छा नहीं।
Couldn't get it through the field.
बदलेगी बात से।
Goes through. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like we'll carry.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot.
Slower one.
Young.
Ah,
fancies
yeah,
and throws the bat at
seriously.
it with absolute disdain. Cut away for 4.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot. A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs
क्या
up to their
मार
batting
पड़ रही है
partner,
उनको।
and they're ready to go again.
End of the over.
Almost
9
सादगी
runs
है
coming
वैसे
from
तो
it. New Zealand are 85 for none.
Runs have been at a premium this middle portion of the match.
Catch
Edged.
it,
What a
यार।
ball. Finds the fielder with that shot.
Oof.
Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot.
मार बजी बजी यार, क्लासन सो रहा है क्या?
A lovely shorter
bouncer.
ball, just keeping them honest.
Nice
Still got a
bouncer,
chance to
yeah.
use another one this over.
अरे
Wow, that's
यार,
missed the lot.
भाग 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 भाग। बढ़िया
End of the over. 2 runs added. New Zealand are 87 for none.
रबाड़े रबाड़ा रबाड़ा।
Maharaj, the left arm orthodox bowlers, coming into the attack from the north end. Was quick onto that in the infield.
पकड़। क्यों लैग हो रहा है यार आज? इतना लैग कभी नहीं हुआ भाई, कभी नहीं हुआ इतना lag। कैच है, कैच है। अगर छक्का नहीं है तो कैच है।
Ticking the
अरे
scoreboard over
छोड़
really
दी
nicely at the
बे,
moment.
छोड़ दी कैच। ठीक है भाई, इतनी दूर भाग के क्या कैच छोड़ दी। वाह, बहुत बढ़िया रे, बहुत बढ़िया।
Can't get that outside the ring field.
क्या फायदा क्या हुआ इतनी दूर जाने का?
Onto that early. That could be 4.
It was timed well for 4. Gee, that was a good shot.
Maharaj has had a pretty good over. Just needed a bit more luck to find a wicket.
Can he come back with a dot ball? Well, that was just an awesome delivery. Whizzed past the batter, and the umpire says that's the first of two.
ठीक है भाई, ठीक है भाई, नहीं विकेट ही नहीं मिलनी। जब फुद्दू जा रहा होता है ना, वो बढ़ के फुद्दू ही जाएगा, वो सही नहीं होने वाला।
Pressure on the batter. Doesn't beat the infield. Got that away nicely.
पकड़ लियो।
Four runs added there. New Zealand a 97 for none. Maharaj from the north end.
कैच है, प्लीज ब्रो, हगियो मत प्लीज। पहले उधर अंदर, यार क्या है भाई, शिट मैन।
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come.
अंदर ही तो रहना था, खड़ा कर ले।
Flex that one simple as you like inside the ring. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. South Africa kept the batters quiet in that over. So far, though, no wickets for the endeavour being shown.
Runs have been at a premium this middle portion of the match.
Not too sure what they're appealing for here. Markram, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the south end. Beats the cover fielder. Nice shot.
What a great shot that was. Onto the front foot really quickly. No stopping that one.
Six runs added in that over. New Zealand are 109 for none.
Catch it!
Edged. What a ball.
Finally भाई.
That's a confident appeal. And gone. That's a fantastic catch.
At long last, they have the wicket. Could so easily have been a game-changing innings, but all the same, it's been fabulous to watch.
Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though.
चल 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 चल। बढ़िया। पता था यार फ्लिक मार देगा।
2 runs coming from that over. New Zealand are 111 for 1. Cuts that off well in the
बढ़िया।
infield.
कैच है ब्रो, ये तो कर लियो प्लीज प्लीज।
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off.
पकड़ ले।
The over comes to an end. Not many runs coming off it. Both sides need to inject some life into this match. Maharaj.
कितनी बार रीस्टार्ट करूं भाई मैं? क्या सीन है? स्लो हुआ पड़ा है। बैकग्राउंड में चल रहा है क्या कुछ? अरे रुक जरा इसको करते हैं। हाय हाय। जल्दी हो भाई। वाह, ऐड भी गई। बहुत बढ़िया। इसी की तो कमी थी। इसी की तो कमी थी। अब तो नहीं होना चाहिए लैग आई गेस। अब तो नहीं होना चाहिए। अभी भी लैग हो तो मैं कुछ नहीं कर सकता भाई। अभी भी है शिट
Maharaj from the north end. Pulled away, but straight to square leg.
अभी कुछ नहीं हो सकता कोई
Lovely
नहीं
cover drive, but
पर अभी
straight
लेग
to the
कम हुआ
extra
है भाई
cover fielder.
लेग कम हुआ है कम हो गया कम तो कैच इट कैच इट कैच इट
Massive chance. Gone. Caught.
सीधा हाथों में
Cut away, but straight
हिलना
to
तक नहीं
point
पड़ा
for the
फील्डर
easy
को
catch.
हिलना तक नहीं पड़ा फील्डर को रिवर्स गोइंग स्ट्रेट टू द फील्डर ईडन मार्करम
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing
Yeah,
display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
कैच इट
4 runs. They were so still at
कोई
the
बात नहीं।
crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
बढ़िया बढ़िया
Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring.
नाइस हो
Over, New Zealand are 121 for 2.
विलियमसन ने मारा था रिवर्स भी ये कब से रिवर्स भी मारने लग गया ओए यार
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Caught.
आउट है
One of the easiest catches. you'll
नाइस हो
see.
कम बैक हो रहा है कम बैक हो रहा है भाई कम बैक हो रहा है जैसे ही लैग हटा और
So
कम
that's the
बैक
third wicket down. Not a happy person walking off the
लैग तो
field.
नहीं हटा खैर
There's a real feeling of
बट कम बैक हो
disappointment.
रहा है भाई
That's a long way to walk out there just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on.
We almost
Finds the fielder with that shot. End of the over, a wicket to show for it and nothing added to the score.
बढ़िया रे ईडन
New
मार्करम
Zealand are
Made it over.
121 for 3.
नाइस हो क्या कर रहा है
South Africa has gone up for something here. Umpire looks a bit confused as to what they're appealing for.
पकड़ 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 पकड़
Couldn't get it through the field.
हाँ नहीं करवानी थी रे अरे क्या हो रहा है ये नाइस हो
Can't get that outside the ring field. End of the over. New Zealand are 122
Yeah,
for
but
3.
yeah.
Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though.
स्लोअर वन लग नहीं रहा था मेरे को यार
They
गलत
carry
बोल
over
दिया
the fielder for a maximum.
Got to get the length right, the line right. It was all wrong. Crashed away for 4.
Mitchell has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Was quick onto that in the infield.
पकड़ 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 भाग 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 येंसन भाग अरे यार येंसन
Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Wow, that's missed the lot. Now then, what's this? They've gone up. I didn't hear or see anything. Nice shot. Straight to goal.
अरे बबूमा हाथों के बीच में से निकल गई तेरे
The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Maharaj from the north end. Seems to have misjudged that one. Ouch. Everyone's gone up. Lovely cover drive. Straight to the extra cover fielder. Doesn't beat the infield.
बढ़िया नाइस हो यार बहुत बढ़िया नाइस हो मिडिन
That's the over. Batters don't trouble the scorers. That's precise bowling.
तब मिडिन पकड़
Cuts that off well in the infield. No, no, no. Terrible shot. Not
Catch
too
छोड़ी
sure
क्या
what they're
इसने?
appealing for here.
पकड़ अरे यार सारा प्रेशर उतर गया सारा प्रेशर उतर गया बढ़िया
Diving stop.
नाइस हो
Markram ends what has been a tidy
Yeah,
over.
they'll get
Just needed to top it
they'll
off
get
with a
it.
wicket. They've gone up here.
कैच इट अब मेरे को पता नहीं फीलिंग आ रही है लेकिन हम आगे बढ़ के कुछ करने लगा करेगा फाइनली यार शिट बढ़िया
Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Good fielding out in the boundary.
ये क्या कर रहा था ये
Maharaj has finished off a tidy over there. Nothing to show for it, but will be well pleased nevertheless. Shot. Land back and punched through the gap in the offside, and that'll be 4.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
कैच इट अरे
Worked away. That's a nice single. Edged. Unplayable.
Oh man, किस्मत बे. क्या किस्मत थी भाई.
Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter
लैग
under
सही
the
हो गया
pressure.
ना. मैं बिना लैग के खेल रहा था क्या, उसकी वजह से था क्या? लैग बिल्कुल सही हो गया. कैच कैच कैच. अबे लैग बिल्कुल सही हो गया, बिना लैग के खेल रहा था. डेड
Too much width, really. They're only
भी
asking
लैग हो
for
रहा
that to
था.
be hammered into the stands, and that is exactly what's happened.
तब भी लैग हो रहा था भाई.
Edge.
निकलो.
But it drops safely.
चटको. अब लैग सही हो गया, मैं
Slips
बताता
have
हूँ
really gone up here. They like it.
सालों.
And that's gone. Amazing catch.
Nice catch यार.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes charging out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up.
Catch.
Two straight. It's just been helped on its way for a maximum. Fine shot there.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot, it's just ridiculous.
पकड़.
Does very well to quickly get across to this one.
We almost.
End of the over. 6 runs coming from it. New Zealand are 153 for 4. Mark Root
एक
from the
ओवर
south
टू और
end.
करा लिया. विकेट मिले थे पिछले ओवर में. लैग फिर हो गया. We.
Great shot through the gap.
नहीं यार.
Beautifully struck right out of the guts and all the way.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
One over.
Gone. Played all around
Chatko.
that one. What a delivery.
चटको. What a ball यार. Top of middle stump.
Starting to get
Bowler's
interesting
dream.
now. That's the 5th wicket, and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
A difficult. Period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to settle themselves in before facing their first ball. Rabada coming into the attack from the north end.
अरे
Top
नहीं
edge
रे.
just over the keeper. Might have been a little bit late reacting, but the ball runs away to the rope. Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond.
ये आउट करना यार क्या.
Bracewell taking guard. Has been playing really well in recent matches. Certainly needs to bring their A game today.
ग्लेन फिलिप्स गया। अरे क्यों क्लासन क्यों? हद है भाई।
Straight to the fielder.
क्लासन उनकी तरफ से खेल रहा है क्या?
Rabada has had a pretty good over. Just needed a bit more luck to find a wicket.
बढ़िया।
Across the stumps and
Ah,
a flick of the
short.
wrist. It's wide of square leg. Could be four.
As on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
Drive straight down the ground. Mid-on will collect that one though.
कैच इट। अरे छोड़ दी।
Massive appeal.
कसम से भाई आईआरएल खेल रहे होगा, इतनी कैचे कौन छोड़ता है भाई? ऊपर से क्या कर रहे हैं भाई ये लोग?
End of the over. 7 off it. New Zealand for 173 for 5.
32 ओवर 173 पे 5। कैच डायरेक्ट हिट। आउट है ये तो।
They go up here, but
ये तो आउट है।
just a bit short. We'll have to wait and see what the umpire says. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say?
Really getting into the tail enders now. 6th wicket gone. There's not a lot left in this lineup.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings.
स्विंगर बढ़िया। नाइस हो।
End of the over. New Zealand
बढ़िया।
175 for 6. Markram from the south end.
नाइस हो। पकड़ 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 पकड़। अरे सुस्ती, क्या सो रहा है क्या?
Now the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Everyone's gone up. Collects that one simple as you like inside the ring.
नहीं रे, आखिरी बॉल पे। अरे नहीं, क्या बोलूंगी मैं? फालतू के 2 रन, फालतू के 2 रन.
End of the over. A good one in terms of keeping the batters quiet. Just needed to take a wicket to make it an excellent one. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. South Africa has gone up for something here. Umpire looks a bit confused as to what they're appealing for. Finds the fielder with that shot.
Wide?
Bracewell watched it closely
Don't
and
tell
let
me.
that go through to the keeper.
Now then, what's this? They've gone up. I didn't hear or see anything. Couldn't get it through the field.
बढ़िया. We are almost. Catch
Nice
it.
shot.
Nice so.
Straight to gully.
Nice field.
2 runs coming from that over. New Zealand are 179 for 6. Misses everything. Not too sure what they're appealing for here. Can't get that outside the ring field.
बढ़िया.
Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off.
That showed great skill, lovely timing, and the boundary was the only place it was heading.
What
Ah,
a
नहीं
shot.
यार, last
Hit
2
that
बॉलों पे
one
हक
hard.
दिया
No
गया.
need to run.
कितनी प्यारी बॉलिंग
Sometimes
कराई.
you've just got to stop and
200
admire
पे
batting
थी.
like that. Gets onto the front
Oh,
foot
man,
early,
shit.
well timed, 4 runs.
South Africa needs this sort of rhythm to be maintained. A good over.
पकड़.
Was quick onto that in the infield.
किसने बोला थ्रो करने के लिए? पकड़ कैच है यार.
Lovely cover drive.
Oh,
Straight to the extra
very
cover fielder.
A little bit of wobble on that ball. It's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot, though. Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Got that away nicely.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery? I wonder.
Catch it.
Over the ball. Great
Correct.
shot. That's racing away.
Pierced the gap wonderfully on the offside at cover.
End of the over. 12 runs coming from it. New Zealand 201 for 6. The right armour is coming into the attack from the south end.
भाग भाग भाग
Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Cuts that off well in the infield.
nice oh catch
Great
it
shot. Gets a hold of that and places it through square leg.
Well, that one's for the textbook. Stands tall on top of the bounce and a lovely flick of the wrist at the end.
wide na diyo
Bracewell
please
watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
6 runs added there. New Zealand, 207 for 6. Santner didn't get bat on that, and that'll go away to the boundary for 4 byes. Maharaj, the left-arm orthodox bowlers, coming into the attack from the north end. Nicely fielded out deep on the boundary. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Nice shot, but straight to gully. Magical shot into the vacant
Rock
field
Leo!
position, and I do not think anyone's going to stop that.
That showed great skill and lovely timing. The boundary was the only place it was heading.
Pulled away, but straight to square leg.
Good footwork behind the stumps, taking it cleanly. No interest, though, from the batter.
Doesn't beat the infield. End of the over. 6 off it. New Zealand, 213 for 6. Mulder from the south end.
we are almost पकड़ nice oh bouncer
Not the ideal way of handling that ball.
almost everything
End of the over. 2
40
runs
over
added to the
214
total.
पे 6
New Zealand, 214 for 6. So there's going to be some opportunities for the batsmen with the changes in the field here. Oh, that's cut off nicely. 4 runs saved.
nice oh
Oh, well, don't even bother running.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch.
भाग 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 चौका नहीं है
Smacks that away
अरे
through the gap.
नहीं यार
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off.
बढ़िया
Maharaj will be pleased with their work in that over. Kept the batters
Nicely
under
bowled.
pressure very, very well. It's something they do so well.
Catch.
Santner waited on that and guides it down to third. Fielder coming around may stop it before the boundary. The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions for this innings.
Catch
High in the air, fielder coming around.
Arey yaar.
Final carry.
Yeah, too wide. It was there to be hit, and it was really given the treatment.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Does very well to quickly get across to this one.
The captain's going to change things around in the field.
अरे यार डायरेक्ट हिट चाहिए था
Crash.
निकलो
Beautiful bowling.
नाइसली बोल्ड यार फाइनल लक some luck for me.
This innings just cut short before it really flourished. It really looked like it'd be
Eight
moving
over
into a
बचे हैं।
big score, but not to be.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled into their innings. The left-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the north end.
सिंगल है
Henry ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Bowling fielders look really confident. Brilliant diving stop.
हम यहीं से डालें इनका विन होगा ना
Beats the outside.
ओ
edge.
भाई
Good bowling
कैसे
there.
यार
Not too sure what they're appealing for here.
कैसे मिस हो गया
That looks gone.
प्रेशर
Oh, great run out.
Well, the end of a
Which
productive
centre-
innings.
centener
Didn't
gone?
quite ignite into fireworks as we would have hoped, but still solid work.
सेंटनर
End of the over. 2 runs added.
Nice
New
over
Zealand,
यार
233 for 8.
नाइसली बोल्ड
Mulder from the south end. Straight to the fielder.
बच गया
Ooh, misjudged that and takes a hit on the body.
नाइस
Nice shot. Just a flick off the pads.
भाग 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 चौका नहीं है बढ़िया.
End of the over. A good one in terms of keeping the batters quiet. Just needed to take a wicket to make it an excellent one. Now then, what's this? They've gone up. Didn't hear or see anything.
चल.
Glanced
Ah,
away
short
nicely.
remade
Fine
hand.
short, fine leg.
Well bowled, but that's another super shot. Onto the front foot, presented the full... face of the bat and got it into the gap and all the way to the rope.
Edge, but it drops safely. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter.
चल. Direct hit. We almost.
Well, that was another good over. You can see the frustration growing on the batters.
Catch it.
A nice glance.
अरे यार 2 बार मार दो.
Stopping that one.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
Oh, I thought that was passing, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. Bolden, straight
Slow.
through, good swing
Chakko.
coming back in.
That's number 9 down. The bowling's been good so far. The 10th shouldn't be too long in coming, you'd think.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled.
$250 up.
End of the over. 6 runs coming from it. New Zealand, 250 for 9.
अरे
And
बच
finds
गया.
the inside edge. Well bowled. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
अरे नहीं
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
That's a strong appeal. What's the umpire's decision? Square cut, finds point, no run. Got
अरे
that away nicely.
नील वैगनर
Good ball. Nice and tight, made it hard to score.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
9 ओवर 45
Mulder
रन
from the
देके
south
दो
end.
विकेट लेंगे. Can he finish?
Finds the edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go.
अरे यार
They picked the slow
Oh,
ball
man.
right away. Wasn't a bad delivery, but dispatched to the boundary with ease.
Edge, but it drops safely.
कैच है अबे हक देगा अभी पता था
All the way,
That
got
time.
it right out of the middle.
A big one, 12 runs out of there. New Zealand, 269 for 9. Nice shot.
बढ़िया
Straight to gully. Pulled away, but straight to square leg.
आउट है
The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? The innings comes to a close. It's taken a while, but finally the 10
Seriously
wickets
taken a while.
fall. It's a big
273
score.
का टारगेट
It'll be tough to overhaul. This is a very defendable total. The openers will need to get their eye in very quickly and get the scoreboard ticking over if they have any chance.
Here we go. Coming in for the first ball.
Fantastic
चल,
ball shot. Rode the bounce and got inside the
डबल
line.
है भाग छोटू एक और नहीं रहने दे रहने दे शॉट
Sweetly hit down the ground. They'll be hard pressed to stop it.
can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Great shot. Gets a hold of that
बढ़िया.
and places it through square leg.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Short
Straight
ray.
past the bowler. Could well be forward.
That really wasn't a great delivery. Seen early, and it was dispatched with a plum.
Santner, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder.
एक और है, नहीं रहने दे.
Well, that was a struggle,
Steam
getting
from the
smacked
first over.
all over the park.
One gone, and an excellent start to this power play.
The new batter always likes to field bat on ball as they bring a bit of nervous energy to the wicket. The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the south end. There could be a couple if they hustle.
हो गया.
Drilled
Shot.
that one away.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. That's a strong appeal. What's the umpire's decision?
शॉर्ट बॉल लग रही है मेरे को, पता नहीं देखा.
Oh, great shot, but not going to beat
मेरे
the
को लगा
fielder.
सीधा हाथों में गई.
Needs a direct hit. Couldn't get it through the field.
ले
End
लेता.
of the over. 6 runs coming from it.
Aye,
South
man.
Africa, 22 for none.
Well, couldn't have asked for a better start to the power play and the run chase. Exactly what they needed.
Short
He
ray.
hit that one hard. No need to run.
That races away to the boundary. A beautiful shot off the front foot. Just textbook stuff.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Shot, should be runs here.
टाइम नहीं हुआ. नहीं, हक दिया. बच गया.
Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully.
Flick of the wrist दिखाया जा रहा है.
Power and precision in that shot.
Short ray.
End of the over. 13 coming from it. South Africa, 35 for none. Jameson from the south end. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg.
स्ट्रेट हाँ फिल्टर खड़ा कर दिया
Perfectly timed.
चल चौका है बस एक और रहने दे
Good
छोटू
pick up, big chance. Oh, they took off for a moment, but decided against it. Good decision, I reckon. Beats the field with a
तो
great
चौका
shot.
है
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front
Straight
foot
as
and
an arrow.
eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot. How will the bowler respond?
Late cut, straight to the fielder.
Oui.
End of the over. 6 off it. South Africa are 41 for none.
4 gone in the power play, and we've seen some excellent running between the wickets and good shot
शॉर्ट बॉल
making.
कराए
With
आ
a
गया
little
गया
sprinkle of
चला
luck as well, of course.
Onto that early. That could be 4.
बढ़िया
We can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection. How will he reply?
शॉर्ट बॉल करा यार
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
मेरे को लग रहा है शॉर्ट बॉल आएगी प्लेयर आ गया है
Great shot. Gets a hold of that and places it through square leg.
डबल है
Nicely fielded out deep on the boundary.
फिफ्टी रन पार्टनरशिप भी होगी 4.3 हो गई क्या फायदा शॉर्ट बॉल नहीं करा रहा भाई
Beautiful
तू
timing there off the
फिल्टर
front
को आगे
foot.
खड़ा
It's
करके
racing away. Fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
शॉट
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the
प्लेयर को बॉल ही
boundary.
नहीं दिखी भाई
Clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
शॉट बॉल प्लीज अबे जा
That's
भाई
4 all the way. Beautiful shot.
ये शॉट बॉल नहीं कराई
Playing all
क्या
their
फायदा
shots in
हुआ?
that over. A very expensive over.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, and 4 runs.
Hit that hard and fast.
शॉट
Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off.
Right out of the textbook. Off the middle and
Badhiya,
it flew
badhiya,
to the
badhiya.
boundary.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, he just might get that wicket.
आ यार मिस कर गया
Overstepping. Just a little too eager on that delivery.
Overstepped on that occasion. Now have to deal with a free hit chance.
शॉर्ट बॉल कराएगा क्या
Gets onto the back
हाँ
foot
बोला था
quickly, and that
ना
has
I
just
was ready for
flown.
it
Rickleton got it into the gap and the ball did the rest. Brilliant shot.
Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
What a lovely shot. Really good timing out of the middle and raced to the boundary.
चल 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 ये वाला चौका नहीं है भागना पड़ेगा एक और अबे चौका ही देना था तो
A very professional innings this. Passes
50
50.
for Rickerton.
Certainly be looking to push on.
Henry from the north end. Oh, wow.
Shot.
That is out of here. That
First
should be
sixer.
out of the ground.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs.
चल 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 छोटू भाग ले तेज
Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment.
हाँ इधर ही रहेगी बॉल
There's a chance if it hits. That looks gone.
अबे छोटा रह गया भाई पबूमा भाई
Oh, great run out.
पबूमा छोटा रह गया भाई और इसकी कहाँ मैं भी मारता हूँ
A
man,
great innings coming to an end. Brilliant scoring. It was a very entertaining performance. But have to head back to the pavilion.
89
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come into bat after the fall of a wicket. Goes over the top with that shot.
Ooh.
Nice shot. Just a flick off the pads.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot. Might look to go big again here.
No, no, no. Terrible shot. Smashed all over the park. I wonder if the captain will stick with them.
The batters have left a clutch of 4s and 6s in the scorecard. They're powering this team to victory.
The left-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the south end. Well timed, but there's a fielder out there.
ना रहने दे
Cuts that off well in the infield. Into the gap. Lovely compact form on the cover drive, and the bat will get back to 2 runs.
पीछे मारे पीछे
Nearly gets the edge. Wagner with a great delivery there.
शॉट
That's got a flight number attached to it. That ball has gone a long, long way.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
उधर मारी थी भाई पुल मारा था क्या यार पुल मारा था यार
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. 9 runs added in that over. South Africa are 102 for 1.
It's been non-stop action tonight. Every plan for the batters has been dismantled with almost a level of disdain.
A nice glance off the pads. No stopping that one.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played. 4 runs all the way.
Hit that hard and fast.
That races away to the boundary. A beautiful shot off the front foot. Textbook stuff.
शॉट रे
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Timed to perfection.
नहीं
Misses everything. What a shot. Lovely on drive, and there's little chance of anyone catching that.
You can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful delivery. No chance for the fielders.
Perfectly timed. Really playing all their shots that over. Very expensive.
What a lovely shot. Really good timing. Race to the boundary.
Nice shot. Runs possible.
Caress that nicely through the gap to the
middle of the
boundary.
bat.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Can't
Shit,
get that
Hamdia.
outside the ring field. Needs a direct hit. Everyone's gone up.
अरे यार आउट हो गया शिट सेंचुरी थी भाई इसकी
2 down, the long walk back to the pavilion for them. This could be a huge swing of momentum.
सेंचुरी थी भाई इसकी
Lots of pressure coming into bat. We'll have to wait just a little bit longer to face their first ball though. They'll get at least one here.
Oh man, F.
Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous. 6th last ball. How will the bowler reply?
Down the ground, but hits the stumps. Unlucky there, but they should scamper through for a cheeky single. That's gone for 6. That is a huge one. Van der Dusen. It's plenty from these bowlers.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Goes over the top with that shot.
दस ओवर 140 था
Pulled away, beat square. Fine leg coming around. Wow, that's missed a lot. Oh my, that's racing away.
That was a lovely flowing drive through the covers to pick up the form.
holding the pose.
Markram has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits.
There really is a good amount of bounce in this pitch. Seems to be surprising the bowler. That's all the short stuff for this over.
ये 6 ओवर में सेंचुरी करवा
Oh, that's a biggie. Oh, that is huge. All the way for a maximum. And it's gone many rows deep.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
Finds the fielder with that shot. Trouble.
आह
15 runs added there. South Africa are 155
साले ने
for
कैसे
2.
रोक ली मेरी?
It's been non-stop action tonight. Every plan for the batters has been dismantled with almost a level of disdain.
Well timed, but there's a fielder out there. Couldn't get it through the field. But on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that.
बढ़िया.
Drilled that one away.
रहने दे. Single.
Does very well to quickly get across to this one. End of the over. 4 runs coming off it. South Africa 159 for 2. Santner, the left armour, is coming on to bowl from the north end.
चल बढ़िया वैसे.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
रिवर्स मारने का बहुत मन है. मारूंगा तो मुझे पता नहीं होगा. पहुंच जाता है. हो जाता है.
Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Swept away but finds the field.
बच गया.
Santner has had a pretty good over. Just needed a bit more luck to find a wicket.
चल.
No stone being left unturned by the batters. This will be a massive score.
Mitchell into the attack now from the south end.
Well, that was just an awesome delivery. Whizzed past the batter, and the umpire says that's the first of 2.
सेकंड बाउंसर है. अरे बाउंस.
Winds up but misses.
तो बाउंसर है.
Thought they went a bit too early on that shot.
अरे सेकंड और 4th ओवर क्यों नहीं हुई रे?
Collects that one simple as you like inside the ring. Hit that hard and fast. There's a chance if it hits.
बढ़िया.
they'll get at least one here.
तो क्यों लग रहा है बाउंसर ही आएगी? Let's see.
Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Mitchell has finished off a tidy over there. Nothing to show for it, but will be well pleased nevertheless.
Well, these middle overs have just been a constant bombardment of boundaries. The fielding captains tried everything, but nothing's worked.
स्वीप मारना था रे, स्वीप मारना था. चल 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 चल.
Now the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. That's another defensive stroke. With every block shot, the fielding side must be feeling more and more relaxed.
हाँ 15 ओवर 168 है भाई, क्या बोल रहा है? अरे
End of the
स्वीप
over.
क्यों
2
नहीं मार
runs added to
रहा?
the total. South Africa 168 for 2. Mitchell from the south end. Nice shot. Runs possible.
डबल है. वो जहाँ तक लग रहा है शॉर्ट बॉल आएगा. स्ट्रेट बैट. क्या हो गया मेरे को? क्या कर रहा हूँ मैं?
Super shot.
चल ये तो चौका होना चाहिए वैसे. 50 for Vanderduzen.
And then brings up the half century.
A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner, and they're ready to go again.
Great shot into the gap, and there'll
अब
be
ये तो
runs
चौका
off
चले
here.
जा. बढ़िया.
Santner, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Brilliant
ball hai.
shot. That's one for the crowd.
They may have overstepped. The captain shouldn't be disappointed by the effort, just need to adjust the run-up.
Most probably short ball आएगी.
Will it be 3 boundaries in a row?
Whacks the free hit away. The fielder coming around to cut it off perhaps. Good pick up, big chance.
खड़े खड़े खेलता भाई. यही मारता शॉट.
Lovely shot off the front foot. Deep extra cover has some work to do.
बढ़िया.
Sometimes just have to stop and admire
16 over
batting
188
like that.
पे तो.
Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, and 4 runs.
New Zealand managed to keep the batters pretty quiet in that over. We're certainly seeing some very good bowling.
They've batted really well this middle block of overs. They've had a perfect mix of precision and aggression, and their reward is to be well ahead of the required run rate.
Too straight and punched through the leg side.
That races away to the boundary. A beautiful shot off the front foot. Just textbook stuff.
उई फुल मार सकता हूँ इसको। अब डाल, अब डालेगा नहीं।
Yet another defensive stroke. These batters are playing it far too safe at the moment. They really need to start swinging soon. 5 runs in that over. South Africa 193 for 2.
They had a great foundation early on and they've carried it forward to make a big total.
Smacks that
चल
away
चल
through
चल
the
चल चल
gap.
चल चल, डबल है। अरे यार इतना स्लो क्यों भाग रहा है?
They'll push hard, should get back for 2. Well timed, but there's a fielder out there.
शॉट।
Huge. That has flown.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary. How will he reply?
Overpitched, punched through the leg side. Fielder's got some work to do.
टाइमिंग नहीं बनी यार।
End of the over. 9 off it. South Africa 202 for 2.
But they've maintained the intensity all innings and kept ahead of the run rate. It's been a wonderful chase by this team.
No, no, no. Terrible shot.
चल 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 चल।
Misses everything.
डालना यार आगे।
Onto that early. That could be
चल, चल,
4.
चल, चल, चल। डबल है।
Nicely fielded out deep
तो
on the
नहीं।
boundary. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Four runs added there. South Africa 206 for 2.
लेस शॉट।
They attacked all areas of the ground, 4s, 6s, and there was strong running as well.
The right armour is coming on to bowl from the south end. Chance to run 2. Drive straight back down. Oh, collects the stumps. Fortunate for the bowler. That would have been a boundary.
अरे
And
फिर से
crunched down the wicket. Oh no, it hits the stumps. That would have been 4 otherwise. Pulled away. Should just be the single with deep square leg out there. Needs to be on target.
हाँ हक दिया था। नहीं यार हक दिया मैंने इस बार गया। ओ बच गया बच गया, उसके ऊपर से निकल गई, उसके ऊपर
Caressed
से
that
निकल गई।
nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is just focus on getting the next delivery right. Oh, superb timing. End of the over and a very nicely
30 ओवर
bowled one.
114
Not much
पे
opportunity to score
30
runs
ओवर,
there.
40 ओवर में से मेरे
Santner
20
from the
ओवर।
north end. No point chasing that one. It is racing to the boundary.
Nothing really wrong with that ball. Got onto the front foot and found the gap to get that one to the boundary.
Oh,
Shot.
rock back and pulled away for a maximum. Great shot.
It was a short ball, but seen really quickly. Onto the back foot and powered over the boundary for 6.
Doesn't beat the infield.
चल 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 चल।
Partnership for these two.
100 run partnership।
Really playing all their shots that over. Very
हक दिया था,
expensive.
कनेक्ट होता तो दिया था।
Drilled that one away. There's a chance if it hits.
सेंचुरी, सेंचुरी वाला था भाई, बीटी हो जाता।
Timed perfectly down the pitch. Oh, but crashes into the bowler's
Third
stumps.
time।
Pretty unlucky there. They should be able to get a single out of it though. Well timed, but there's a fielder out there.
Overstepping, just a little too eager on that delivery.
We want to make use of that extra delivery.
शॉट ना कराइयो प्लीज।
Oh my,
हक दिया।
my, that's just flown off the middle.
चलो चौका।
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
Drive straight down the ground, mid-on, we'll collect that one though.
रहने दे।
That's huge. That's a biggie. It is out of here. Absolutely smoked off the bat.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
Punch down the
क्यों करना
ground.
चाहिए?
Mid-off and mid-on in pursuit.
4 runs.
54
They were
Eden
so
mark.
still at the crease, just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot. A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner, and they're ready to go again.
चल 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 डबल है।
Trouble.
बढ़िया रनिंग।
Beats the field with a great shot.
सेंचुरी करवानी है भाई, सेंचुरी करवानी है भाई।
Wow, that's missed the
2
lot.
for 1.
End of the over,
ball
5
थी
off it. South Africa,
Classical
250
Jadeja wali
for
ball.
2. Jameson from the south end. Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully. Nicely played.
दे देना एक गंदी सी बॉल भाई, छक्का चौका ही मार लूं।
Got that away nicely.
नाइस हो, एक रन चाहिए।
Good batting, lovely timing. Hardly even lent on it. Was always headed for the boundary.
अरे नहीं,
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there.
लगा ही था ये शॉर्ट बॉल गिराएगा। Century for Vanderdusen.
It's been a thoroughly entertaining innings. We've seen all the shots, plenty of boundaries, and the bowlers have struggled to get much of a look in. Fantastic 100.
चलो, let's finish it.
Oh, now then, that's high in the air. Batters should get a few here.
Gets onto the front foot, and that shot is full of aggression. Sent high and long over the rope.
End of the over. South Africa, 263 for 2. Wagner, the pace bowler, coming into the attack. Lovely shot off the front foot. Deep extra cover has some work to do.
Well, that was a very solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4. Might look to go big again here.
Oh,
That's 6.
that is
Yep.
That could be out of the ground.
Flat one भाई, इतना flat.
From the moment the openers walked onto the ground, you felt they knew it was
खत्म, खल्लास मैच।